What if I told you there's a jellyfish that lives without a brain, a fish that climbs trees, and a creature that survived outer space? These aren't sci-fi stories. They're real animals. And today, we're diving into the craziest animal facts you've never heard before. Number 10, the Panamanian golden frog. This frog is a very special one because it's considered to be the most beautiful frog in the entire world. This little guy can be found in the forests of Panama, where they get their name from. These frogs are also known as the two-toed frogs, due to the fact that they only have 2 toes on each foot, which makes them stand out from other frogs. They come in a variety of different colors, including blue, red, and yellow, but the golden ones are the most beautiful. Unfortunately, these gorgeous creatures are currently endangered. This is because of global warming, which has been affecting their habitats. If nothing changes, these frogs may go extinct within the next few decades. Number 9. A jellyfish that can survive without a brain. The Nomura's jellyfish can survive without a brain. It doesn't even have one. Scientists have never seen anything like this before. For the longest time, it was believed that every single creature on the planet needed a brain in order to live. But then they found this jellyfish and all of its close relatives that do have brains and somehow function anyway. Jellyfish can come in all different shapes and sizes, but Nomura's jellyfish are some of the largest. They can grow up to 7 feet across. And if that wasn't creepy enough, they also have stinging cells that can paralyze prey. So not only can this species of jellyfish survive without a brain, but they're also deadly. Number 8. Vampire squid. As I'm sure you can tell by its name, the vampire squid is an extremely scary creature. It's about the size of a basketball and is black with large eyes. But what really makes this animal terrifying is the fact that it can suck the blood out of other creatures. It usually preys on smaller fish and other squid, which it kills by wrapping its tentacles around them and draining them of their blood. The vampire squid doesn't actually have any teeth or sharp objects inside its mouth. So instead, it uses a muscular stomach to literally suck the blood out of its victim. Just imagine coming across this thing while diving into the ocean. Number 7. Blue chicken. There's such thing as a blue chicken. It's called the ayam cimani, and it originated in Indonesia. At first glance, this chicken looks normal, but then you realize that its skin, feathers, and even bones are completely blue. There's no genetic mutation or anything like that. It's just how this breed of chicken is. It used to be believed that these chickens were cursed by witches, but nowadays people actually keep them as pets. Number 6. Electric eel. Electric eels are one of the most unique animals in the world. They can generate an electric charge with their bodies that they use for stunning prey and defending against predators. They do this by using specialized cells called electrolytes. When these cells are activated, they release electrical charges. An electric eel can produce up to 600 volts of electricity, which is enough to stun a human being. They also use their electrical powers to sense things in their environment. Since light doesn't travel well through water, eels use their electricity to help them navigate. Number 5. Exploding ants. There's such thing as an exploding ant. It's actually known as the bullet ant, and it's the most painful insect sting in the entire world. When the bullet ant stings you, it feels like being shot at. It's also known as the cow killer ant, since it likes to attack cows and other large mammals. Even though they're called exploding ants, they don't actually explode. What happens is that they spray a chemical from their abdomens that breaks down human skin. Then they bite down on your skin and inject a venom into you. Imagine being bitten by an ant, then having the thing break down your skin, and then it bites you again. If that doesn't sound painful, then I don't know what does. Number 4. A fish that can climb trees. There's a fish that can climb trees. It's called the mud skipper, and it can leave the water in order to hang out on land. It's not exactly graceful when it's on land, but it can get around pretty well. They usually climb up trees in order to get away from predators or to find new hunting grounds. These fish are native to Africa and Asia. They're not great at climbing really tall trees. But they do need to because they can usually find plenty of bugs and small animals near the base of a tree. Number 3. Chameleon tongue. Chameleons are amazing creatures. They're able to change colors and also shoot their tongues out at incredible speeds. A chameleon's tongue can reach up to 18 inches long, which is almost twice as long as the animal itself. They use their tongues to catch insects and other small animals. When a chameleon sticks out its tongue, it can do so at the speed of 250 miles per hour. It also moves its tongue in sort of a figure-8 pattern. So not only is the tongue of the chameleon super fast, but it's also incredibly accurate. Number 2. Mimic octopus. This is an actual species of octopus that's able to mimic the way other animals move. It can imitate the way crabs scuttle sideways, the way sea snakes slither, and even the way lionfish swim. Basically, this octopus can impersonate any creature it wants to, which helps it to hunt and defend itself against predators. It also changes color depending on what animal it's trying to mimic. The mimic octopus can be found in the coastal waters of Indonesia and Australia. These animals are naturally very smart, but some people believe that they also have a kind of consciousness. Some scientists even say that the mimic octopus might be the smartest creature on the planet. Number 1. Tardigrade. The tardigrade is also known as the water bear. It's a microscopic animal that's able to survive in outer space. They're so tiny that they can easily be picked up by the tip of a needle. But what really makes tardigrade so special is the fact that they can survive in places that no other animal could. They can survive in outer space, in boiling hot water, and even in extremely cold temperatures. Tardigrades have also been known to survive nuclear bombs. There's nothing this animal can't handle. In fact, researchers recently sent tardigrades to space and left them there for 10 days. When they returned to Earth, the tardigrades had no problem adapting back to life on Earth. Even after spending 10 days in outer space, which of these animals blew your mind the most? Tell me in the comments, and don't forget, the weird side of nature is just getting started. Subscribe for more.